Hey fabulous doll people, I have a box opening. It has a doll in it. I'm sorry because my cord is like on my candle. I'm like, I'm gonna just burn my, just move my candle over. It's going, okay. Sorry. Technical difficulties. I have a box opening today and it has a doll in it and I'm super excited about it. This is my very first MSD doll. Yeah, I don't really know what area doesn't have an address on it. Anyway, maybe this because I got the thing on it. Anyhow, this is the box. It says it was x-rayed on it, which I think is funny. Where is that? Yeah, it's just a sticker that says it's been x-rayed, just in case we're worried. I am shocked at the size of this box. It's so small. Yeah, because this is my only little girl. So I'm very surprised this doll is here. First of all, it shipped on December 9th. Today is the 15th. So 6 days. I want to say, I feel like Magic Mirror and Nanulin are in Italy or Spain. But I feel like the packages came out of the UK. There was somebody else that contacted me, Maria, who was doing the packaging. So I don't know if they went there because it would be easier. And we've had all kinds of weird stuff in the news about the mail. Like one of my friends that lives in Spokane, one of my doll friends, she said she's only getting mail like once a week. And I had seen this article about it. Sorry, I'm getting a cold, I think. I'm vaccinated for everything on earth, but I'm getting a cold. Influenza is like crazy right now. So anyhow, totally unrelated. And she said she's only getting her packages like once a week. And she said she'd had a doll sitting in, it was Jessica, Sighthound had mentioned it on, well, Instagram and Facebook, that she had a doll sitting in customs. It had been there for 44 days. And it's really weird because we're like as far north as you can go before you hit Canada. And our mail's coming fast. Like, I've had no problems. I bought a lot of things overseas for Christmas. And I was worried about some of them, but they showed up. So, I don't know. The mail crazy has definitely not affected us because 6 days to get this. So first of all, she's the first MSD I ordered, and I did not expect her to be the first one to actually be here. Nanulin had kind of a rough pre-order the one before this, and I think she was worried about it again. And so in my head, I was like, it's going to be at least a year. I ordered her in April. And when they showed up pretty quick, I mean, they got here, I think she had posted, I want to say the beginning of November, that they were coming to Europe. And I wasn't really sure what that meant. And then the end was about 2 weeks ago. So it would have been the end of November. I got a message saying with my last payment. I thought I had paid the doll off because she does her layaways where she invoices, which is really nice and easy. And I hadn't gotten another invoice, but I guess what she had done was the last payment you've made when the doll's ready to ship. So then she said that the dolls were there, and I'm guessing they do like quality control and string them. I don't really know what goes into getting a doll ready to go, and then box them up and ship them out. And she had said that be ready to pay shipping because the dolls were going to be ready pretty soon. And I was floored. I really had wanted to see if Sarqq could take her on because he has an order of mine right now. And I was going to see if Nanny would ship it to him because I know he got one too. But I just couldn't spend the money because I was like, that would be so expensive to have him like body blush and tattoo her whole body and her hands and her face. I was like, that'd be more money than you have right now. So she's not going to have a face up, pray for like a minute. Sarqq is having a contest on Instagram right now for a free face up. And you just have to post your, what doll you would have painted and how you would like to have it painted. And I put her. So, you know, what are the odds? But still, it's worth trying, right? So I'm shocked at how little this box is. It's very hefty, though. For a small box, it's got some weight to it. So this girl. So I've always kept my dolls to SD sized. I picked the size in the beginning, and I stuck to it. And a lot of it for me is just I don't like the jar of having little dolls standing in front of big. I don't like that. I want everything to look like it came from the same universe, I guess. And then I had talked myself into getting a Color Theory Erie whenever she did her next pre-order, and then right after I talked myself into it, she announced she was not going to make dolls anymore. So that was a bummer. And I was like, well, it's God's way of telling you don't get one, even though I am still looking for her on the secondary market. But prices, as you probably know, went through the roof like crazy. So if I can get her this year, I'll get her. If I can't, we'll see. I think I'm hoping because I'm only allowing myself to get 4 dolls from like artists and pre-orders. And then I will give myself 2 or 3 wild card dolls. And I already have a wild card doll that I'm buying. And so anyway. And I haven't made the first payment on it yet. I probably won't make it until after Christmas. So technically it'll be next year. So it's counting. So anyway, my point of that is I'm hoping if I'm limiting what I do in dolls, if my 2 young dogs decide they would like to participate and have puppies someday, and we actually have litters this year, I could potentially track down my Erie. But this girl here, so I love Magic Mirror. I've been obsessed with her dolls for a very long time. Where did I put the scissors? Like I brought them in, and oh well, maybe I can get in without them. They're beautiful. I love her dolls. And I almost had like gone against my rule a couple of years ago. She had some vampires. But I just have never been able to. I've always come back to that size thing. So she was, I was hoping, she had come out with one SD, but it was just a head. It was Maeve. And she had been kind of talking about possibly re-releasing it in some fantasy colors, and so I had been really paying attention to her social media. And then she came out with Fafnir, and so she had this live sale on Instagram, which had nothing to cut this with. What a ding dong! It had in-stock dolls that she had, and then she was debuting Fafnir. And she had a bunch of hand-cast dolls, and they were in like special resins that she wasn't going to be offering whenever she put her up for pre-order. And it was really entertaining. Like, I really enjoyed watching it. I think I'm going to have to, hold on just one sec. I'm going to clip myself and go get my toenail clippers, which are not very good for this, but I still don't know where the box cutter went. Like I could look for it, I guess, but I mean, I have, but more than I have. And I grabbed the scissors, and I don't know where they are now. Which, that can't be good. So, it was a great presentation, and I've always hung by, since they came out, a thread for getting Orla. Because I think Orla, bug! Please don't do that. Stop that, please. Thank you. Is gorgeous. Like, I think all of her dolls are gorgeous is the thing. Like, they're beautiful. So, anyway, so she had Fafnir on there, and it was really a neat cast. She had these big banners hanging with pictures of her dolls, and all these beautiful dolls for sale. And then Fafnir comes out. So Fafnir, I don't like immature dolls. And Fafnir has the cutest little hourglass figure, little cute body. And then she's a dragon. For me, she's going to be an imp. So I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh, she's so cute. And she had this mauve one that I really liked. I almost actually thought about getting that one, but I think those ones were kind of more, and there was no layaway with those because she was doing like a sale. And then I feel like it must have been before Bronwyn came out, because she was saying she wasn't sure she was going to continue to make dolls, and I really wanted to support her. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching it, and I had just got my Miwa finished, right? She had her horn, she had her wig, she had her face up. So her case is by the TV, so my eye tends to draw to her a lot because I think she's beautiful. And I thought, oh my gosh, this little doll could be like her little demon familiar, like a little imp, because she had the horns and she could easily go, you know, that route. And so that was when I began to talk myself into it. So then a little bit later, she brought up the color she was going to have. And I really liked, she had one that was, I think, called Blue Garnet or something. And I liked that. But I really liked that mauve. And a lot of people asked about lilac. And so she added it to the order. And so I bought her. And I just was like, well, she won't make it before Amber, because Amber got done pretty quick. But they held on to her because I ordered so much other stuff, Coral Reefs Amber. Because once I had the idea, see, I make myself rules to keep myself in check. And then I find loopholes to go around the rules. So that's how you do it. So once I had the idea that I could get little MSD girls to be like imp companions for my demon girls, that just opened. That was, you guys, you know, it's a slippery slope once you say, well, you could get this one, it's fine. This slippery slope was like a toboggan. You could ride a toboggan sled down, and it was just icy with Crisco on it. Because I got the Amber, I got Lotus, I'm getting Irisbeth, all those from Coral Reef. And then I got the little head from, that one company, I can't even remember. I think that the head's name is White Peacock. So just like that, I had 4. And I'm not even 100% sure I will display them that way, because I don't know that the proportion, like this is way smaller than I thought she was going to be. So here's the box. She's in bubble wrap. There's her beautiful box, which I'll open for you guys pretty soon. So, and then she came out with Bronwyn, which is an SD-sized Orla, which I was hoping she would do the pre-order while I was paying off Fafnir, and I could just have them shipped together, because that's on my 4 dolls for the year list. And I'm thinking she'll probably do that at the beginning of the year or spring. I think this pre-order went so well that it kind of bolstered her confidence. I feel like she was just kind of running a hard patch with the one before, which everybody was. And that's why I like with this. So this was, you know, the Nightmare in the Ukraine. Just terrible. Anyway, that whole thing. And then people were having a lot of problems with casters. And then there was a resin shortage. So I was like, it's going to be a while. I'm not worried about it. And here she is. Like, it's going to be my first time holding an MSD doll. I'm just very excited. This also, getting the MSD doll, made it possible for me to go into my other size of MSD dolls, like my Malian dolls. I really want to get a Chimera this year. It all gets crazy. So this box is super cool. Here it is out of the MM for Magic Mirror. It's got a magnet. It's so cool. It's so nice. Nanny was a dream to work with. Her layaway was super simple. She was super easy to work with. Here's another magnet that keeps it shut. Well, that is so neat. So anyway, I can't recommend Magic Mirror enough. I certainly hope, I'm kind of hoping maybe she does like a full SD Maeve release, because now she has an SD body. But this girl has everything except her wig. Her wig did not make it. I thought her wig was going to also beat her. And the shipping company was called DPD. And they were like, the lady was like, well, it's a very good shipping company, but I guess DHL wanted to charge them like a ton to come out where I live, because like I live as far north as you can get. So I understand that. And they didn't want to pay the extra, which is fine. And they turned out to be fantastic. Oh, she's so tiny. She's so tiny. Oh, that purple's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So here she is in her mummy form. Look how small. She's so small. She's so small. Oh, I was going to get her dress out. I got it from BH Pandora on Instagram or Bunny Heart on Etsy. And I had always loved her outfits, which I had loved them because of my love for Magic Mirror, because she uses a lot of them. And, well, these must be her horns. I can't wait to see these. And, but she doesn't do SD. So I had never had the opportunity to buy one. And then right after I put her on layaway, she came out with a pre-order for a really beautiful, it was like pick your color outfit. So I got her an outfit. The wig's coming. I don't know when. It's coming from Russia. So, it's so worried about this. She's so cute. Oh my goodness, she's adorable. Look at her feet. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm always worried about getting the last one off their head. Oh, and her little ears. Oh my, she's adorable. I love this color. Wow. Because I don't think that we actually saw it when we were ordering. She had just said it wasn't going to be the magenta. The magenta was really pretty. It was a little redder. Oh my gosh, this doll's gorgeous. Okay, I'm like not even showing her to you guys. I'm gonna get her all mummified. She has little chunky legs. Her little legs are, oh, this is a beautiful resin. It's so smooth. It's a little more challenging than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. All right, let me get her last little bit off here, and then I'll give you guys the full once over. I can't wait for the Bronwyn to come out. Like, I'm so in love with that doll. She also, when she did her vampires a couple years ago, almost bought one. That was almost my first MSD doll. In fact, if you have one and you want to part with one, I would be thrilled to buy it from you. But her little legs out. Oh my gosh, her face is so cute. This one could be better with rubber bands too. Oh wow. So here she is, doll nudity. You guys should just expect all the nudity on my channel because I'm not concerned about it. Oh my gosh, look at her. Oh wow. Look at that face. Look at this adorable body. This is part of the reason I fell in love with her is this is look at these legs. She has really great jointing. She's got that really good locking in place knee joint. I'm not really sure how to move it though. She's a little stiff. I feel like this joint part here is supposed to go in, but I'm very funny about damaging my dolls, so I don't know that we will get into that. She has a mobility joint here, which is got a pretty good range of motion there. I'm not really sure about this, so I'm sure I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, the knee, I don't know how to do it. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at her knee. And I think then this pops up. Oh, wow. Oh, you have so much room here. So then you could do the same thing down here. Oh, wow, she's got a lot of movement. Look at her. She's like a ninja. And then she's got, oh my gosh, look at her. The jointing in her arm is fantastic. Oh my goodness. And she just holds her poses once you get her in there. Wow. Oh, she's really neat. Okay, I think I have her legs on backwards again. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh yeah, definitely. Bear with me. Where the heck? How did I screw that up? Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. Flipping it around all over the place. Oh, she is. And she's so soft. This resin is so beautiful. And let's look at her upper. So the head, let's see what this head can do. Oh, wow. I can go way back and way down. I really love her face. She has little fangs. I love fangs on dolls. Oh, so she can, she doesn't move too far forward on this joint, but she can move back quite a bit. Oh, she's stunning. She's all stunning. I love her. And then here's her little hair tufts on her legs. It's beautiful. Look at her big feet. It's so cute. I bet she stands great. Okay, her horns. I was interested to see what color her horns were. I think she said they were going to be like the same color as the resin. Let's see, here's her little arm hairs. And then she's got it around here. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see her all together. I'll post pictures of her whenever I dress her. Oh, and here's her COA is also beautiful. So many beautiful things to look at all at one time. Oh, that's beautiful. So here's her COA. Oh, so gorgeous. Purple Fafnir. Oh, how beautiful. Her little, look at that, it's gorgeous. Wow. I love it. I love everything about her. Not that I'm surprised, but I just, I'm gonna, okay, so we're gonna get her horns out. I keep meaning to do that, and then I keep getting sidetracked. She's so small, she's so tiny. She's just a little girl. I have this one shelf that the dolls have to sit on because it's low, and I'm thinking, because originally I was going to pose them all with whatever demon I had talked myself into getting them with. Oh, they're clear. Oh, wow. But I may just put them all in there. So these will be, look at that. Wow. I wonder if we had the option to request clear, and I requested clear, because it seems like I might have. That is, I don't think the right. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay. Oh my goodness, her with those horns. Look at this. I'm going to turn off the torch and see if, oh yeah, and there you can see her, I think you can see her color better. Like, I have the light on, it makes no difference. And the thing does this weird light changing thing, so it's not very helpful, but here she is with her horns. There she is. She looks bad. I don't know if I'm going to like the color I got for the wig for her, though. I'm not sure. It's black and orange, and I had wanted it to kind of represent the demon side of her, but I don't know. She almost looks like she needs more fantasy colors. This resin is just amazing. So I'm really dying to go dress her, so I'm going to cut this short. So here she is. I will obviously link everything in the description. You guys should definitely check out Magic Mirror. Her dolls are outstanding. I'm so happy to have one. And I hope it's the first of several. Many. She's like Pasha, like I could just buy dolls. I was really tempted. She had a couple of her little cat girl, starts with a K, and I can't remember what her name is though, that were extras, and I was tempted to get one, but I was a good girl and I didn't, so. Wow. All right, you guys. I hope you're having a great dolly day. I'll see you in the next video. She's fantastic. If you guys are waiting for one, you're going to be really, really happy. It's beautiful, stunning. All right, you guys. Thank you. Bye.